Yo, this is your boy Nix, back at it again with another video, and this is a video in the rec where I'm playing with quite possibly one of the worst, and I mean the worst point guard you're ever gonna see. This point guard can't shoot. This point guard turns it over 8 times, doesn't know what it means to play the position, and this is what I wanted to make a video about. Why do people make builds to not play the position or play to the strengths of the build you make, right? What I don't understand is, and I'm not attacking all guards, like there's some good guards out there that play a healthy balance, and look at him, almost a turnover right there, like just not paying attention. You see I do my thug thizzle, but why do people make builds to cheese and they're not good at it and it harms the team? And I'm gonna start with point guards. Why do people make point guards? Like, honestly, I just want to know, like, why do people make point guards? Do you make point guards because you love the position? You have a favorite player like Jason Kidd, Ja Morant, Chris Paul, you know what I'm saying? Just to name a few people. You know, AI, well, he's more like a shooting guard, but you get my point, you know. Stephon Marbury, you know. I'm trying to name some other guys that's just out here, you know, D'Angelo Russell, you know, shit. It's a lot of good guards out here, especially in today's NBA. But my whole point with this is, why do people make point guards in NBA 2K23? Because I feel like people make point guards not for the position, but for the attributes. And it's kind of annoying. Like, okay, you want to be super fast, and just like right there, you want the ability to steal the ball, you know, a bunch of times, because that's probably the position where you get 99 steal. You know, like, are you making the position to help your team, or because you want to play a cheesy play style? Because a lot of times what I'm noticing is, like, people make point guard builds, and I don't know why he didn't shoot that. He was wide open. But like this guy right here, people make point guard builds to do that right there, to do that. You know what I'm saying? To left or right and miss. Like, that's not even a good shot. Like, if you really look at it, like, and we can run it back, Turbo. And it's not even a good shot. He could have stopped on a dime. He has 3 full seconds left. He didn't even need to fade. He didn't need to fade. But it's like, that's the shot that point guards take on this game 80% of the time. I'm not going to say 90. 80% of the time, these comp guards out here are taking this shot. And I don't understand it, like, at all. And it's very rare, and I've played with a few of them. It's very rare that they're hitting that consistently. Like, honestly, right? And I see him. That's a dime. But I just don't understand why people make point guard builds. I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, because it's just kind of like frustrating, especially when you're playing rec. Maybe, you know, when you're playing like 3v3 or like, you know, old gym or theater now, it's not really a big of a deal because you guys are technically all ball handlers, possibly, pause. But it's like, why would you make a build that doesn't help your team? Like, honestly, and that's a bait. But why would you make a build that doesn't help your team? You're like, and I noticed that because I'll check the stats of like some of these guards, like after the game, or even the ones that are on my team. Pass accuracy is on 70. Like, why did you make a point guard to have low pass accuracy? But I get it. You wanted a high dunk, you wanted high steal, and high ball handling. But it's like, you're 6'1", you're 6 foot tall. You need to be able to pass the ball and orchestrate an offense. You know what I'm saying? And look at him. He's throwing a turnover. Like, they all play the same way, most of them. You know, like, and it's like they're still playing the game like it's 2K22, 2K21, 2K20. Like, I'm going to left to right you. I'm going to do this. And it's like, it's just real annoying. Like, I hate guards that play like this. But, and you're going to see the point guard on our team, 99, he just was a horrible decision maker. Like, right there, the dude keeps stealing the ball from you. But instead of, like, he already has 3 turnovers. You see it. But it's like, instead of, like, making an adjustment, like, you know what, I'm going to pass the ball. I'm going to see what I'm doing. Like, look at the decision making. Look at what he's doing. He keeps getting ripped and he makes no adjustments. Like, none. But even on the flip side, playing devil's advocate, why does a point guard, even if he has 99 still, get the ability to just poke the ball at any point. I just do not understand that. Like, if you're not picking angles and you're not timing it right, why do you just get automatic poke? And again, I said this before, maybe 2K is trying to promote like you got to pass the ball somewhat, but I just don't get it. Like, don't give somebody an automatic steal even if they have high rating. Like, I just feel like that's kind of not fair. But anyways, let me get off a topic, right? A lot of the time, what I'm starting to realize is people make positions to cheese and not really help when the ball or when things are not going their way. And yes, I did some pump fake cheese there. But anyways, like, when you make a point guard build, to me personally, especially if you're going to play rec, you need to make a build that can play defense, that can help on switches, that can help do other things, you know? Like, you can't make a 6'1" build, you know what I'm saying? And you can't defend somebody, because there's those guards that make those small builds and they don't have no defense on their build. So now they're just a liability. They can't guard any rim pressure. They can't do anything. They can't help. They can't do nothing. You know, as much as, you know, Chris Paul is maybe not the most athletic no more, I don't see guys just going by him, dunking on him, doing nothing crazy. Ja Morant either. I don't see these guards because they're two-way players. But on 2K, these guys made offense-heavy point guards. And I don't get it. Like, just to do that. Just to do that, bro. You saw it live. Just to do that, bro. To have a black neck and a fucking funny player face scan, drippy face scan, to do that, bro. And then want to flop because you just, it's like, what's going on with you? And he about to get this stolen again. I told y'all, this is about to be a running theme in this game. He's about to get it stolen again. And in real life, that's getting chased down. That's getting chased down. But that's another subject. And that's another thing, honestly. Why do these point guards get certain dunk animations? Like, that's my problem with 2K. If your build is mainly a shooter, like a shooting build, and you're a point guard and you're a sharp, as you can see, why do you get dunking animations and you're a 6'1" guard? I can see if you made like a Ja Morant build or like a Derrick Rose build, then you get dunking animations. But a lot of these point guard builds be shooting specialists, and they can still dunk and do shit that's crazy to me. Like, I just don't understand, like, some of the build making right there. I don't get it. And look, again, you make a build just to do that. Like, just to do that. Like, how is that fun? Like, I don't get it, bro. But anyways, I'm just tired of point guards, bro. And if you've been in the rec, you can feel my pain. Not passing the ball, going left to right, shooting the ball just so many times, not caring about getting your teammates involved, and then want to call you trash because you're doing shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not even looking for players, if you notice it. He's just going left to right, and once he can't score, then he's passing the ball. Why make a build if you're not even looking to get nobody open? And I think that's one of the biggest things that make 2K not fun, because people make builds to, like, just for themselves, and they're not thinking about a team. Like, basketball is a team sport. Don't get me wrong, like, you want to have fun, you want to do some fun things with your individual build. I'm not saying that you don't want to, but at the end of the day, like, why make a build that is a 6'1" ISO guard? Like, look, that's all he's doing, and he's easy to clamp. Like, literally, and he don't get nobody open. Nobody. That's what all he does the whole game. I'm gonna left to right, or I can't get open, I'm a pass. Like, and I've literally ran into this so many times in a rec. It's like, bruh, like, what is up with y'all on this play style? And as long as I've been playing for rec, playing in rec, it's been like a theme for like the last 4 years of just like left to right gameplay. And I don't, like, please somebody inform me, why are guards obsessed with not getting their players involved and just being the fastest cheese stealing guard? Especially in rec, it's not super successful. If you have a smart team, a guard that plays like that is literally non-playable. You're going to abuse him defensively. A big guard is going to cut across him. And that's just what's going to happen, you know? But at the end of the day, that's just my first part of the rant. Some of these point guards are the devil. Either they're super heavy into left to right, or they're ball hogs and they don't know how to pass the ball. Like, honestly. Like, and it's just really frustrating. And it's crazy. Our main point guard has been cold for 2 quarters straight. I don't know how we're winning, but we're doing it. And, hey, at least he passed me the ball. But secondly, I have another thing. Man, these centers are starting to piss me off, bruh. On 2K23, bruh. I just don't understand. These centers are like... It's like they don't understand the posts. They don't understand looking for other players. All they know is L2. And, again, bailout animations. I'll talk about that later. But... all they understand is L2 backing them down, and they don't understand passing. Don't you hate it when you're wide open in the corner or on the wing, and 2 players come to help the center, and instead of the center recognizing, hey, I can press R1, get an icon, and pass you the ball, and you help the team, and again, that's another steal because our point guard's an idiot. Instead of recognizing like you have an open lane and using your shit, again, he's up to literally 5 turnovers, and it's the second quarter in a 5-minute game. Like, think about that. He has 5 turnovers in a 5-minute quarter game. So think about if we was playing 12 and how many turnovers we would have. But anyways, I'm getting off track. But the centers, like, I hate the centers that don't have any post vision, and all they think is score. Like, that's all they think is, I'm gonna score the ball. I'm not going to pass. I'm not going to think about my IQ. I'm not going to do those things. You know what I'm saying? It's just, like I said, it's just ultra frustrating. Like, why are you so obsessed of playing 1980 styles basketball? Like, do all of y'all want to play like Patrick Ewing or something? Or Shaquille O'Neal? And a lot of y'all not even good at it. A lot of y'all not even good at it, bro. Some of y'all be making bills. Y'all don't even know how to rim protect. Y'all don't know how to box out. Y'all just jumping because y'all hella tall, but y'all don't know how to do certain shit. And then y'all be getting abused by littler power forwards and shit because you don't know how to use your build. You don't know how to post. You don't know how to do nothing. And look at him. He just did a good post move. Just speaking on that. You don't know even how to use your build properly, but I'm going to just spam rebounding and just in the paint dunks. You know, so like I said, point guards I hate first. Terrible centers are a problem as well. Like, I really do not like centers who don't know how to play good help D, positioning, passing when they're doubling. It's just one of the more frustrating things. And another thing I want to talk about real quick, bailout fouls. I'm starting to see 2K, like, stops you from playing proper defense. Like, I really do think so. Because it's like, you're beating a player to a spot. You're beating a player to a position, and 2K like rewards the player with a late release foul. Have you noticed that? Or like a late animation? I truly do not understand it. Like, they give a player animation who took a poor shot or poor angle. Oh, but we want to reward you with a foul. No. If you beat me to the spot, then I get that. You know what I'm saying? 6 turnovers at the half. Our point guard, D-. And I'm going to talk about grade later. Like, but look at that. How is he still in the game? How is he not a bot yet? I do not know. But I do not understand bailout calls. Like, that's the problem that I'm starting to have. Like, just bailout calls to where players literally are getting beat to the spot. You're playing good defense. And not even bailout calls. I'm going to say bailout animations. Like, how am I beating you to the spot? And you're getting different animations that stop my defense from being effective. Like, it's just little stuff with 2K. They can be good games. Like, stop making this game on easy mode for everybody to play and be a casual. And that's just my opinion. You don't have to share this. If you want the game to be NBA Jam, you can. You can. It's up to you, bro. If you want it to be super casual and nothing matters, I understand that different viewpoint. This is just mine. But that I hate bailout calls, bailout animations, bro. Like, it's just really super aggravating. And let me talk about something else. Player grade, bro. 2K is not slick. Player grade is really one of the worst things in 2K because And I'm talking about for the opposite reason that you guys think. Player grade, when a player is playing super bad, is very bad, bro. How bad does a player have to play to get kicked? 2K, and I'm asking y'all this as a company. How can a player be 6+ turnovers, 2 points, no assists, no nothing to the game, be cold for 2-3 quarters, and that's stuck at a D- for 2 quarters? How is that not an F? How is that not a F-? How are they not kicked? I don't understand that. And the game is short too. So if you have 6 turnovers in 5 minutes, how are you still in the game and you haven't done nothing? You haven't shot well, you haven't passed well, you haven't defended well, and that's my problem. Like, you guys are ruining the experience for everybody else. Like, why am I subjected to bad players? I don't have no mercy. If you don't know how to play the game, you don't know how to play it good, stop playing. Stop playing. You need to get kicked. Go in my career. Go learn how to play the game. Don't come out here live and you jacking up shots and you turning the ball over crazy. And 2K's like, no, we want to keep you in. And you got 20 turnovers, but you've been stuck at a D- for 10 minutes. Like, what type of shit is that? I just generally do not understand this game's grading system. Like, I just don't. And like I said, you're about to see a player have 10+ turnovers, no other feasible stats, but he's been at a D- the whole game, or a D grade. Like, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the longer you stay cold, every bad thing you do, again, another turnover, right? Another turnover. Another turnover. Another one. And he's still in the game. He's still in the game with seven turnovers. 7 in 5-minute quarters. Like I told y'all, this is this game. Get that shit out of here, boy. Like, tell me, 2K, how can a player with 7 turnovers in 5-minute quarters, we're in the 3rd quarter, like, think about it if it was expanded 12 minutes like a real game. He would have like 11, 12 turnovers already. And again, look at that player playing bad. Just bad. So, like I said, the grading system, to me, I just wish it was more harsher to bad play. That's what I'm specifying. Not to good play. I think you should be penalized if you play bad. Like, if you play bad and you're making consecutive bad plays, you need to be quicker to get kicked. I understand a couple plays in a row, but 4 to 5 turnovers in a row is hella excessive, and you're keeping the player in here. Like, that, it's just, it harms the team. You don't have a chance to win when shit like that is happening. Like, how? So that's, again, just a little frustration. But my last topic with this, right, that I want to talk about is ball hogging. Why are players so obsessed with scoring in 2K? Like, I just don't understand. That's not the only thing you do in basketball. Is it very important? Yes. But if you put up 20 points and you shot 11 of 35, which is a real stat line in a game that I played against the guy, how are you proud of that? How are you proud of shooting 11 for 35? It don't make sense. Look, he about to get it jacked. So that's the point where I'm just like, all right, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do players come into 2K, especially in Rec, jacking up shots? I literally got out of a game, not even just this game, to where my point guard and my center, it's the 1st quarter and they're already 2 of 6, both of them. And I couldn't tell if they were friends, if they knew each other, if they played with each other before. But 2 of 6 already, both y'all have taken 12 shots, and your 2 of 6 in the 1st quarter is ridiculous. And it wasn't like, oh, it's lockdown defense. No, it wasn't none of that. It's just, I'm selfish. I'm gonna take the shots. I'm gonna do whatever, and that's what's gonna happen. And I'm telling you, like, it's just kind of like, that's the shit that makes 2K not fun. Like, you know, that I think that's the #1 thing with me that makes 2K not fun, is when a player ball hogs, shoots terrible, and then blames you for the loss. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Just look at ball hogging. He's not even trying to get his team involved. Did you see that? He's not even trying to get his team involved. He's not even trying. And that's just a sucky part. Like, I would hate playing with a player like that. I would absolutely despise it. Like, do you see him trying to call for any pick and rolls? He lefts to right for 10 seconds to take that shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that fun? I like, these are the players that make me quit games when they do shit like that. And then they'll tell you, oh, I got 15 points. You got it on 17 shots. Oh, so you know. And that's just where it's just like, bruh, bro. If you was in real life doing that, bro, niggas, excuse my language, people would not mess with you. People would really not mess with you. They wouldn't pass you the ball, whether it's a LA Fitness, your local gym, EOS, or whatever gyms that's in your city. Shout out to y'all or in your country, wherever you watching this video from. People wouldn't play with you. Like, if y'all lost the game and, oh, you need one, you know what I'm saying? When you like picking up players for a run, nah, I'm good. And they may not even have a full squad, but they're damn sure not picking you up. And it's just like I said, virtual like life, whether it's social media, video games, it's like people have different egos and different way of handling things than they would in real life. It's like real crazy to me. You wouldn't ball hog and play like this in real life because you know your ass would get kicked and nobody would play with you. But on a video game, you're going to take hella shots. And then somebody calls timeout on a fast break, which makes no sense at all. And I like I said, I just don't understand it. But all in all, like I said, 2K's not a bad game. Like, to me, it really isn't. And again, look at the stat line of our point guard. He's been at a D the entire game. The entire game. He has 5 points, 4 assists, 7 turnovers, 2 of 5, 1 of 4. If a player play like this in an NBA game, he's getting cut immediately. Like, immediately. This is not a starter playing like this at all. 7 turnovers? Like, it's ridiculous. And look at the other point guard. He has 12 points, 4 assists, 8 steals, but he has 3 turnovers, and he's 2 of 10 from the field, 5 of 13. But again, 2K gives him a B because he has 8 steals, but he's shooting the ball horribly, and he's turning the ball over for as much as he has it. Like, the grading system is just off. I don't understand, bro. I don't get it. Last thing I want to make, you know, like I said, I think 2K23 is a good game. I really do, you know, and all in all, like, you know, I'm not going to go super crazy. But like I said, again, another terrible shot. Another terrible shot. But I just wish 2K would make it beneficial for players to play a team game and like make plays where you take bad shots and turn the ball over more detrimental to your grade. Because if you take a bad shot, you should drop a whole letter grade entirely. Like, and I'm talking about intentionally bad. Like, if you know basketball, like, bro, that's a bad shot. Like, 100%. Like, those are possession killing, you know, like a Russell Westbrook shot where you're up 1 and Russell Westbrook takes a bank shot off the top of the glass and it's a brick type of shot. Like, look at that shot. Look at that. And they're down by 6. Like, why would he take that? It's such a bad shot, bro. And it's like 2K just doesn't care. And that's why I wish they would have testers, outside opinions, just other things to this game than just trying to make a money grab. And you could tell their team mad because they're calling hella timeouts. They're just calling hella timeouts. But anyways, I'm not going to keep y'all for too long. My closing thoughts is the rec is hit or miss. You know, only reason why I'm in here is because it's the quickest way to get rep. I kind of really don't like park unless I'm purple. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless I'm like at the legend status, I don't like playing it because I feel like, oh my gosh, Yeah, I threw a fucking dime.
Yo, shit, it was.
I threw a fucking dime. You run that back, Turbo. Run that back. Run that back. I threw a fucking dime. A dime to dude. A dime. Hold on, bruh. Like, watch this. I threw a dime to dude. A dime. And that's the thing, man. Like I said, I'm very unselfish. If you ever catch me on PS5, if you make smart plays, I'm gonna dot you. Look at this pass that I make though. Watch this. Ooh, through the legs. Oh my goodness.
I don't know how that shit got through. Yo, shit, it was.
Like, but it's crazy though. Like it's crazy. I like I said with 2K.
I see you up ahead and I thought to throw a bounce pass, bro. That's what I thought.
With
That
two,
shit was crazy, bro.
like with 2K, bruh, on a good day, I can enjoy playing it. Overall, my ending thoughts, I can have a good time. Or it could be one of the more frustrating blood vessel popping days of my life. But overall, like I said, it's a solid game. I literally give it a 7 out of 10. You know, it could be better. It could be much more exciting. Sometimes it's kind of stale and a little boring. But other than that, it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game at all. This dude cannot shoot at all. But other than that, it's your boy, Nick's up next. And I'm out.